The traffic in New York City making its way back and forth between Manhattan and the borough of Brooklyn. Our setting tonight. Basketball's biggest stage, the NBA Finals. It begins here, and 2K Sports is happy to bring it to you. Tonight, we'll see the Brooklyn Nets.
Undergrad used to hang out with him.
Oh, man. You got stories then.
Wasn't always wise, but which backcourt partners top the list for you these days?
Harden and Westbrook are at the top of the list, obviously because Curry and Klay Thompson. But, you know, Lillard and McCollum, you know, even though they didn't have a great year last year, they're right still at the top. After that, it's up in the air.
I consider him a guard, but I would put Tatum in there with Kemba.
Oh yeah, I would. Yeah, it's hard to see. I think of Tatum as a 3.
As a 3, that's true. But they play him and Brown
together
with Hayward.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. Burke is out there with Doncic. Then there's Cobb. And it's Porzingis in at the 5, home in the paint. And looking at the Nets, they've got Jared Allen. Junior's out there with Durant. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Hardaway in at the 2 guard. Doncic passes to Porzingis. Here's Finney Smith. Oh, good with the triple. Kenny, these days you need versatile defenders. In your opinion, who does the best job of guarding from point guard to center in the NBA?
Oof, you got Kawhi, you got AD. I would add Paul George in the mix.
Sure.
I would add Patrick Beverley in the mix. I would add P.J. Tucker, guys who can play multiple defender positions. Avery Bradley. I would add him in there. You notice most of them on the same team, huh?
That's right.
Passes to Burke. Doncic outside. Just 3 to shoot from downtown. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Irving passes to Allen. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. For Dallas, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Porzingis passes to Finney Smith. And here's Doncic from the arc. Allen with the rebound.
Well, it can't get worse than this. 0 for 4 to start.
Kenny, so much can happen on draft night. What was it like for you the night you were selected out of North Carolina, number 6 overall?
It was interesting because I wasn't sure if I was going to Sacramento.
Really?
Because I interviewed for everyone else in the top 10 basically except for me. And they took me without an interview. And that surprised me. Not very often, Greg, in life you get a job without an interview.
Yeah.
Well, I got that.
A high-paying job.
A high-paying one at that.
No less.
And the Mavericks with possession here. Looking for the first basket of the game. And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. Now here's Burke. He's tightly guarded. Doncic passes to Porzingis. Not too many teams have been able to win back-to-back titles in the NBA, but Kenny, you were a part of one of those elite groups with the Houston Rockets. Mentally, that's got to be very difficult to repeat.
Yes, the second year is much tougher.
Why is it?
Because you become, I call fat cat-itis or complacent. You know, you got guys who are 8th, 9th, 10th man on the team. They're getting TV commercials now. They're coming on the plane with shades. You know, instead of hard hats, you know, they got on velvet hats. It's just a different environment for guys who have not been accustomed to being stars, now being stars.
And not to mention, you go from being the hunter to the hunted. Like, that's a part of it, too, because now you get everybody's.
Brooklyn shooting their first free throws of the night.
What I love about Junior, he's got grit and tenacity. He's always looking for ways to improve.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Jordan, he's checked in for Allen. Harris comes in for Kevin Durant. Karis LeVert's checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Kyrie Irving. And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Kleba. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And bringing that postseason intensity, so key. These plays can change the trajectory of a game.
Well, I've heard both you guys talk about the handle of Kyrie Irving. Kenny, did anyone in your era come close to being able to do what Kyrie can do with the dribble?
Yeah, I think there were several. You know, and with the hand check rule, if they didn't have it the way it is, Isaiah Thomas, Tim Hardaway.
Was Iverson in that game?
Iverson, yeah. Kenny Anderson.
Yeah, Kenny.
Yeah, those guys would have had the freedom to dribble the way they wanted to dribble because of the lack of hand check. But Kyrie Irving is special.
And the other thing that makes him special, his footwork is as good as anybody's ever played. Like, that's, people lose sight. It ain't just your handle, it's the footwork. It's his combination is what makes him so special.
That's a great point. Dinwiddie against Curry. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
What I love is the confidence that Seth Curry plays with, and it has him attacking the defense. A little bit too physical there defensively.
Good on both.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Duncan against Kleba. Here's Jordan, and the dunk by Jordan.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Cauley-Stein, a tremendous athlete and a dynamic finisher.
And Duncan throws it down hard.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
And he's good on the three ball.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And the dunk by Duncan.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior. You know, we talk all the time about how important it is to have bigs who can stretch the floor. An example there.
Jordan finds Duncan, and Duncan throws it down.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
Wow, they've come out strong. Control the pace, assert their will. Nice.
And the pass to Cauley-Stein. That three off the mark. Duncan outside. Offensive rebound.
Well, Karis LeVert giving you a glimpse into how high that vertical goes. That is nice.
And so, guys, it's Junior making things happen for Brooklyn. And it's time for more of the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. What a time of year. And the Nets pretty much in control here, it would seem.
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court for the Mavericks, they've got Curry. Doncic out there with Maxi Kleba. Then it's Willie Cauley-Stein. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Junior, in his last outing against the Celtics, was outstanding. He finished with 23 points, and that was just the start of it. He wound up with a triple-double in what was quite a display for him. The numbers in that game make me anxious to see what he can do tonight. Kevin?
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
Cauley-Stein's shot is good.
Well, for so long, the Nets have been recovering from that terrible trade that cost them.
It was terrible to mortgage your future. But Nick just turned things around. And
I sure appreciate you coming by.
Man, it's great to be here, man. Thanks for having me, man. Happy to be here. This is the best studio show up top, but we got the best down here by the bottom.
Are they paying you well? Are they paying you well?
Not as well as y'all are. I tell you, not as well as y'all are.
And Greg, a lot of fun to be joined by Kenny the Jet, huh? As brilliant as he was on the court, he is just as amazing off it.
And, you know, Kenny has this amazing knack for describing what he sees with such clarity. Rare gift, and I'm glad he could share it with us.
To the wing right side. Junior the pass to Harris. Jordan kicks to LeVert. Harris, right side. Gets an open look and hits. Harris has got 5 points so far.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
Pass to Porzingis. Outside Curry. Good on the triple. He's got 16.
And they're shooting really well from long range this quarter. They should keep looking for the three-point shot for some extra offense.
Playing with so much confidence. When Junior finds his rhythm, he is a lot of fun to watch.
And the foul called on Junior. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. For Dallas, they have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts. Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Dallas.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Now, here's Cobb, guarded by Harris. Cauley-Stein's shot is good.
Good eye from Cobb, spotting the wide-open man, sets it up perfectly with that pass.
Here's Junior. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Junior's got 26 points.
Really like that work there in the paint. He has really established a low-post presence.
And so it's Brooklyn.
Kevin, thanks. KD, you're running and gunning out there. How much fun is it when the offense is flowing like that?
Well, I think this team is very well disciplined, and they do all the details, and we just wanted to play harder, man. And I think we got some steals, got some fast break points, and we're playing together, everybody touching the ball. It's just fun when we're playing like that, so we got to continue to do that.
KD, thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. You look at Junior in this one, he's been everywhere.
And he's been a monster in this game, throwing down some huge dunks. And I wasn't sure the rim would even survive in that first half.
Oh, his power is unbelievable. An intimidating force when he's at his best.
Tim Hardaway Jr. out there with Kyrie Irving. And there's Jared Allen. And it's Durant. And it's Junior in at the four slot. That's the group for Jacques Vaughn getting going here in the second half. Back to Durant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. On its way from Irving for 2. And again, it's Brooklyn converting.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's on Kevin Durant.
You've got to be able to take the hit and still finish the play. So impressed with Cobb's composure through the contact.
Free throw drops in for Cobb. Second half just getting started, about a minute played. Irving against Curry. From the arc. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
A chance here to get a quick injury report.
Kevin, I caught up with the head athletic trainer for Dallas. He told me they've diagnosed it as a sprain in his foot. Fortunately, it's not a fracture, but still nothing to take lightly. He will not return to the game, and he may not be back on the court for a couple of games so he can heal up. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Hopefully, we'll see him very soon. And Durant gets it to go. The assist by Junior. KD's got 11 points.
Wow, what a start to this half. 3 for 3, dictating the pace on the offensive end. They're rolling early.
To Porzingis. Outside Curry. Passes it to Doncic. Pulls up on the wing. And the rebound goes to Duncan. Junior's got 7 rebounds in the game.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And Hardaway gets it to go.
You can see the kind of confidence Hardaway has in his shot. This guy is so fluid in the catch-and-shoot situations.
Cobb, no good.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Hardaway passes to Duncan. And Duncan throws it down hard.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
Here's the pass to Doncic. Here's Finney-Smith. Hits it from three-point range. Finney-Smith's got his second bucket of the night.
You know, there's an unselfishness to Luka Doncic, and a pretty pass right there.
Duncan kicks to Irving. Nets passing it around. KD, that's for 2. Great look there, but off target.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Luwawu is checked in for Hardaway. Dallas making a switch here. Pass to Finney-Smith. Now Porzingis, 5 points in the game. Doncic outside. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And Junior throws it down.
And love how Junior makes himself available for his team, right where they need him for the big finish.
Now, here's Cobb. Not a lot of room.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact. Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Now, here's Porzingis. 1:32 left in the third quarter. Wide open, couldn't capitalize.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Back to Duncan. Doncic feeling it out. Here's Cobb, and the dunk by Cobb.
And the show of power from Cobb, able to work inside and cap it off with the slam.
Here's Irving. Allen trying to break free. Irving, good. Irving's got 14 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And the foul called on Junior. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Brooklyn making some changes. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Allen. Karis LeVert comes in for Kevin Durant. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Irving. Cauley Stein, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Maxi Kleber comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. 44 seconds left in the third. Doncic outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. He's got 7.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And it's Dinwiddie with the ball. Bringing it up now for Brooklyn. So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Harris is checked in for the Nets.
Karis LeVert's a crafty player. This is a guy who knows how to get shots over the interior defense.
Passes it to Kleber. Doncic outside. Clock at 6. Here's Cobb. Poke loose and out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. 6 seconds left in the third. Here's Duncan, and Duncan throws it down.
No stopping Junior here. The assertive slam, hot off the drive, just overwhelms the D.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets out there all by themselves with a 32-point lead to end the quarter. They have been excellent at both ends of the floor. The scoreboard showing what a... And let's listen to head coach Rick Carlisle review the game plan with his guys.
Hold your ground. Hold your ground. Your job is just to stay in front of this guy. No blow-bys.
Now preaching strong defense there, GA.
I mean, basic fundamentals. He doesn't want...
And Garrett Temple subbed in for Karis LeVert. Then for the Mavericks, Zinkis, he's checked in for Maxi Kleber. Luka Doncic comes in for Lyons. And it's Seth Curry in for J.J. Barea. On the floor right now for the Mavericks, Curry and Doncic, the guard pair. Willie Cauley-Stein is out there with Porzingis. Porzingis passes to Cauley-Stein. Doncic kicks to Porzingis. On its way from Curry for two. Misses off the left iron.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. To the middle, here's Doncic, and he uses the glass on the layup. Doncic has got 5 points now in the quarter.
You love that this guy doesn't get down on himself after a rough first half. Keep your composure and keep grinding.
Jordan the pass to Junior. Porzingis with the block, and the foul called on Junior. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Luwawu is checked in for Brooklyn. Then for the Mavericks, Marjanovic is checked in, and Dwight Powell subbed in for Porzingis. For Dallas, they've gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. The pass to Finney-Smith. Marjanovic down low. He's against Jordan. Marjanovic kicks to Powell. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target. Powell's got his first points of the game.
Yeah, soft-looking jumper from Powell. Really tremendous confidence from mid-range.
Duncan finds Jordan. And that comes off the assist by Duncan. Junior's got 5 assists in the game.
Well, there's an aggressive mentality in play. Working close, find a way to score.
Here's Curry. And here is Powell. Doncic outside. Shot clock at 6.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
To the paint. Crawford, no luck.
I'll tell you, everything went right in terms of execution. He just can't get it to go.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Kicks to Temple. Inside. It's stolen by Marjanovic. Here's Powell. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And guys, you can go ahead and put game 1 in the record books. Exactly how they wanted to kick off this series against a tremendous opponent. Big win for Brooklyn.
Nothing like second chance buckets to pick up the scoring pace.
Yeah, it was impressive how they piled on the extra points, hitting the offensive glass, and then also winning the 50-50 ball battle.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Duncan.
Boy, this guy played with some swagger and intensity on the boards tonight, dominating the physical aspect of the game.
And the Nets making a change here. Prince is checked in. Pass to Barea. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by DeAndre Jordan. 58 seconds left in the 4th. And Junior throws it down.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
Pass to Powell, and the foul called on Junior. That will be foul number 5 on him. And the Mavericks making a change here. Lyles checked in. 43 seconds left to play here in the 4th. 6 to shoot. Here's Barea. No good on that one. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
And so it's Barea with it. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. Count the basket.
You cannot let Doncic get established on the interior. This guy feels very comfortable wherever he is on the floor.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
You throw good, Junior. And so here is Dallas. Barea looking over the floor. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Taurean Prince.
And you never doubt this guy's enthusiasm or his love for the game of basketball. To me, it's what makes Barea the kind of guy you root for.
5 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
So that's a wrap for the first game of the NBA Finals. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you later.